We're exposing summer fun at the Golden Spike Days Festival today on The Express. On today's Golden Spike Days special, the spike driving competition. It's a classic. Crazy stunts with the Trial Stars demo team. Turn 5! A crowd pleaser, the CanCan dancers.
Gold!
And later, gold panning with Yukon Dan.
Shake, shake, shake. Get that gold down.
Duck and cheerleader! See that and more local expression. Welcome to The Express. I'm Johanna Ward. Today's show is dedicated to a Lower Mainland favorite, the Golden Spike Days Festival in Port Moody. And you're sure to get a kick out of our first story. It's one of the must-see events at this festival, the CanCan dancers.
Okay, girls, come on, let's get ready. We're going to warm up.
And I used to come down as a little girl to watch the ladies practice.
Fascinated as a child and just as enamored as an adult, Sally Common is a proud member of a long-lived Port Moody tradition.
We were established in 1977, so we're 33 years old. A lady in this neighborhood actually started the group. She went to the very first Golden Spike Days and realized that it was missing a little something, and she thought, hey, this thing needs CanCan dancers.
And today, the Golden Spike CanCan dancers are a staple at the festival, with 30 enthusiastic performers.
We have accountants, teachers, stay-home moms. Everybody comes together for fun, exercise.
And they also come for the costumes.
The hardest part would be the ruffles, because they just take so long to stitch them all together and then stitch them onto the dress. But it's fun. And of course everyone's is different.
As diverse as the dresses are the women themselves.
We have young ones and older ones and every size and shape, and everybody comes to have fun.
It can even range from never having danced before or ladies who have danced as when they were younger and now just want to do something recreationally.
I think it helps me stay young. They're fun. We all just accept each other for who they are and what we are, and that's all just part of being with this group.
Another part of being with the group, CanCanning for a cause.
We donate all our money to charity, and quite often the charities that we donate to are within the community. We love to give back to the community.
And in the community spirit, these dancers are all about inclusion.
All right, Sonny, come on in. We'll show you some steps. You can do this.
As a new recruit to the CanCan Club, I can see why this tradition has stood the test of time.
I can't see anybody letting it go. When I'm ready to retire, I'm sure somebody in the group, there's a few in the group now that I'm sure would carry on forever.
5, 6, 7, 8. Turn 5. Good job. You're in. Thank you.
I'm Sunny Lenarduzzi in Port Moody for The Express.
The Golden Spike Days CanCan dancers are always looking for new members, so if your high kicks measure up, you can get more information at the website. Now, another must-see event at this festival is one you've probably figured out from the name. No Golden Spike Days festival would be complete without the spike driving competition.
They completed the railway, and they drove the last spike in 1865, I believe it was, at Krigalachi. And now we're just sort of recreating spike driving. You have to drive 2 spikes level with the surface of the railroad tie. The third one is a spare. 3. Go ahead, Brad. Hit it. It takes aim, not brute force. We're doing really well here. And Trevor seems to have finished. And Mike and Jenny, thank you very much.
Mike, that looked like some pretty serious competition out there. Can you give us the play-by-play?
Well, you know, I just saw in front of me the winner. He was doing a great job. I had some good swings, but unfortunately they were all in the wrong place. I was very consistent. Yeah. Wrong, but consistent.
Consistently inconsistent?
Absolutely. I'll be ready for next year. Watch out next year. Here comes Mike.
Thank you very much. And it does take accurate aim. It does not take strength. It takes aim.
It's a lot harder than I thought, but I just tried to hit the nail on the head and you know, try and not miss.
And that's your strategy for winning? That's your success strategy?
Yeah, basically. Try not to miss.
Do you think that's a good metaphor for life? Do you go through life that way too?
Absolutely, every day.
Yeah? And how proud are you, Catherine, seeing him up there?
I've never been more proud of him than I am this day.
Wow, that didn't take much.
The Golden Spike Days Festival is as much about entertainment as it is about community and spike driving competition. Now, the Trial Stars demo team has been performing here for 5 years. But you know what? Even when they're just practicing, they still manage to draw a crowd.
It doesn't take long for Trials riders Steve Dickin and Jeff Anderson to draw a crowd.
Well, my jaw pretty much dropped. It looks really scary.
Made me nervous. I kept thinking he was going to fall off and kill himself.
Jeff and Steve do bike trials, a growing sport here in North America that's already big in Europe and Asia.
So trials is the obstacle riding. It's technique on the bike, maneuvering your bike with the greatest ability.
It's challenging. It's different from hopping on a mountain bike and trying to go down a hill, and pretty much anyone can do that right away. Put them on a trials bike and you can't automatically jump up a 4-foot ledge.
There's no seat on the bike because when you're riding, first of all, it's weight. And second of all, when we're jumping up and down, we don't want that seat in the way to hit us.
The Port Moody riders have been at it for 11 years, and while they've had some injuries...
Cracked a rib, sprained an ankle, broke a tooth.
What they do is actually pretty safe because of the time they spend practicing and getting comfortable on their bikes.
If you practice a lot and you know your limitations, then there's really not a lot of risk involved.
What was that?
What I do for good TV. So keeping that in mind, I decided to volunteer to be part of a stunt they often do at their shows. That is pretty impressive. It's no wonder these guys have been performing at the Golden Spikes Festival for 5 years.
We really enjoy the Golden Spike Days. It's close to home. All of our friends and family come out.
Learning from some of the best bike trials riders in Port Moody, I'm Bianca Solterbeck for The Express.
Bike trials is big in Europe and Asia, and it's becoming more popular here in North America. In fact, this September, Quebec is hosting the World Championships, where both Jeff and Steve are going to be competing. So good luck to them from all of us on The Express. You're watching our Golden Spike Days special. After the break, blaming Taylor on the main stage.
I have well over $100 worth of gold in this pan.
Gold panning with Yukon Dan.
What's all that yellow?
Gold. You're watching local TV on The Express.